It has been too long since I streamed Outlast. So long, in fact, I forgot that I was even doing the DLC, let alone where I was at. Oh man. I turned down game audio just a bit, because this game can get pretty damn loud. Not that I can hear anything, because, yeah. No game audio on this end. Continue. Man, so we just finished up the all bosses run for Bloodborne, which yeah, last night I was streaming that pretty heavily. I realized something that once I've played a game, I've been playing the same game 2 or 3 streams in a row. And I think something I'm going to try to work on is, well, not doing that. Let's see. I don't remember if I came from this ladder or... It's probably going to take me a minute to get on the right track. No. I definitely came along this canal here. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. Wait. Is this just a... It's actually just a free hitbox shrink. I wonder if there's anything that can be done. Do I still have it? No. Hey, we still got it. Oh, battery next to the radio? Ah, what is this? I can't climb on the monkey bars? I'm sad. Oh. Okay, this is... Oh, there's a door right there. Are they actually not hostile? Did someone just throw that head? Buddy, I think you made it. You'll hit me, right? Yeah, you'll hit me. Shirts and skins. That was weird. I wonder if they pushed me or something. Kind of seemed like they did. So to preface, this is my first playthrough of Whistleblower. Although I've played the base game through tons. Lots and lots. I'm guessing I can jump. No? Right here. Yep, okay. Ooh, I think I was doing, like, some sort of robot voice for this. The Wall Rider Delusion. Kurt, we've got another one, and I'm not sure you're gonna be able to check it off as psychopathic proximity disorder.
Security guard all the way up in the admin block is our latest non-patient employee to start seeing Wernicke's fairy tales. Wernicke, sorry, forgot he was German. He was never directly exposed to the engine, never even made it below level 1 in the building. It would be an enormous breach of protocol and security if doctors were speaking of the Walrider within hearing of a contracted security guard, and seems vanishingly improbable that he would stumble onto such an obscure mythological story on his own. It's too similar to the Dr. Samuel case, or the others before him. It's one thing for formerly sane medical personnel to fall under the delusions of their patients. It's another thing entirely for those beliefs to be, I don't know, airborne. We need to talk to this person. Billings.
Hey Nikki, how's it going? So I actually just finished the all bosses run of Bloodborne. Last night was a pretty rough stream. Got my ass kicked a lot by a couple of the harder bosses. I'm feeling much better now, because one of the bosses that I got my ass handed to me by, I was able to beat. It was actually the last boss in the DLC for Bloodborne, and I lost a lot. I died probably 20 something times. Other than the second boss, which was giving me a lot of trouble last night. Every other boss in the that I'd done in the run up to that point combined, that one boss, his name's Orphan of Kos, is the last boss in the DLC, and he killed me more times. He killed me more times than every other boss combined, minus Lawrence, who was the boss that I beat at the start of this stream. I started streaming Bloodborne like an hour ago, with the goal in mind to finish up the run within 2 hours, and I beat the last 4 bosses in like 50 minutes. Yeah, it only took me 4 tries, even though I probably died like a dozen times at least to the boss last night. Okay. I actually managed to beat him after just the 4th try, which was way cool. I was really happy about that. Yeah, you're welcome to stick around here. It's gonna be, let's see. The first thing, you haven't seen me stream Outlast, have you? I'm making my way through the DLC of this game. It's, although I'm playing without audio, so it's probably not as scary as it could have been. And although this is the first time I've played through the DLC personally, I've technically seen, I have seen the game played. I've seen the DLC gameplay, although that was like years ago when it came out. I've played the base game a ton. I've got a bunch of stream VODs that I've uploaded to YouTube, if at any point you'd be interested in checking them out. Oh, this guy. Ooh. Oh. Ah, shit. Bye, Chris. That is an enemy that you see a lot in the base game, actually. Oh. Hey, it's Father Martin. Ooh.
Down, down, down. Somebody who looks as much like a priest as this place looks like an asylum, writing instructions on the wall, talking about God, tells me not to be afraid. How was I ever a part of this inhuman bullshit, greed-driven moral genocide? The monsters Murkoff ripped from tortured minds, the lengths their jackbooted business schoolworms will go to protect it. Their own men slaughtered. I've never prayed in my life, Lisa. But if some small-minded interventionist God is listening, kill Jeremy Blair before I die. Sanity and avarice. There's no pain he doesn't deserve. There is no radio, no hope of reaching the outside world. Only escape.
Appreciate the fuck out. Let me know if the game seems a little loud. I actually turned it down a bit already versus what I had it set for Bloodborne. Just to try to accommodate. Yeah, we're actually right now. We're actually in this area of the game is technically a place where you go in the base game. There aren't many places you go that are similar. And that's a checkpoint. It's actually super quiet. Okay. I'll turn it up a little bit then. I don't want it up too loud. Because, well, I guess the idea is that it's not as scary to watch as it is to play. I get jump scared a bit differently because I'm still not playing with game audio. So if I don't see someone, but I would normally be able to hear them, like there's chase music that activates when someone starts to chase you. I don't hear that. So if I'm getting chased and I don't hear the music, I have no way to know that until I get smacked in the back by someone. But yeah, I figured because I was able to finish up that run so quick. Wait, really? Okay. What? It's weird. I don't know why I would need to open this. Yeah, when I first got Outlast, I was like 13 or 14. And, yeah, and the game freaked me the hell out. This game, the DLC makes you look up a lot more, above eye level. Way more than the base game did. Wait, is this? Oh. I'm guessing if I... Yeah, okay. I kind of figured. It was obviously electrified, I just was curious. Oh, you know this. Don't really know. That gets me. I don't know why you can open that. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, I used to, as a kid, I used to have a really hard time just watching other people on YouTube play the game. Back when the game came out. Oh. I didn't see anything.
The power is still on. Electricity. I need to think, Lisa. I thought the power was evidence that some human force still controlled some small part of Mount Massive, but nothing human or sane can do anything here but survive, and even that not for long. You were always the reasonable one, Lisa. You would tell me to calm down, to take a larger view. Madness and inhumanity rule this place. Whatever is keeping the electricity flowing is trying to trap me here. I need to shut it down again?
I feel a cinematic coming on. Any moment now. Well, he's gone now. Oh, hello. Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna do a really cool. Not so cool. Oh. I forgot that enemies decided to learn how to use doors in the DLC. Shit's about to go down. Where am I going? Here we go. I don't think he's still coming. Battery? No? Alright. It's an awful long hallway. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Pretty quick? Yeah, I mean, when the game makes you go somewhere, it's usually pretty obvious. Especially when they make you double back like that. How do I have any idea where to go? I don't know. I've just... Was that anything? I don't think that was anything. Oh, ladder. How do I have any idea where to go? I don't know. It's usually pretty linear, and if it gives you a second route to go, odds are it's an optional spot. Oh, I mean, there was definitely something there, but I mean, I thought it would be like Chris Walker. Anybody who knows the base game, one of his entrances, one of his many entrances that he decides to make. I hear something? Well, I mean, I don't hear anything, obviously, but is there a battery? Oh, there's a battery. So batteries power your camera for night vision, by the way. Oh, there we go. What the hell? Someone's just lobbing bodies off that building. I hope they have a permit for that. Well, I guess we're going up top. Bum, 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 bum. Hoo. Not even close. Getting spooked, it's only been 10 minutes. Well, I have a feeling I could probably, if I played this for a good hour, hour and a half, I could probably finish it. It's not like the game is, necessarily difficult. It's just a matter of knowing where to go and, well, it's really a matter of knowing where to go, if I'm being honest. Not that way. Guess we're not going down. I hope we don't find the infamous body lobber up here. Corpse lobber? Who? Easy every time. Why are you looking down? Don't look down. Just... Ooh. Body lobber. Yeah, I mean, the thing that plopped in the water was a body, and the thing that dropped right in front of me was a body. It's not an official character, I'm just saying. Ah, it's this part. I feel like there's a battery here somewhere. No? Okay, whatever. Oh. It's a reload battery. Some creepy dude just tossing bodies around. I mean... Yeah, that was definitely a rough fall. That window looks really pretty, gotta say. I mean, it looks prettier from a distance with all the lighting, but still. Is there a battery right there? Huh? Okay. Ah. No? Really? Okay. Maybe this was a side area. Although I don't know what it would have been for. No, it's not a side area. Okay. Wait. I don't know if that really got me anywhere. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're moving on. Wait. Oof. Back inside. Like the harder I try to escape, the deeper I get. Dead men aren't a surprise anymore. Suicides seem wise. Man, this guy's having a shit go of it. I mean, understatement of the year, but... Quiet. They catch us. Rats in the walls.
rats in the walls.
It's not good. Oh, okay.
There he is. What do you think?
Oh, sick dodge. That hurt. There you go. You lost him. Oh, that's not good.
Got away.
Or the groom will have us. I wonder who the groom is. Here comes your bride, Mr. Gliskin. Oh, wow. Let's take a notes break. What fresh hell? Oh boy.
A man's body, mutilated and bent to mimic or mock the moment of birth. The kind of thing a man cannot see without changing in some irreparable way. Lisa, I was with you when both our boys were born. It was, until recently, the most miraculous thing I had seen. Completely outside of reasonable belief and yet somehow central to everything I've come to believe since. You always said I was too literal-minded, tried to turn everything into an if-then statement. Lately, I've widened my horizons. How can the things I've seen here be? But I know the answer. Money. Profit. Things we made just because we could.
Oh. Hi. That's Mr. Gliskin. Gluskin? Gliskin. I don't know. If I'd been able to hear audio, I would have heard the character say his name. Do I frighten you? Oh boy. Don't run. That is not cool. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Oh, I'm probably gonna get hit. Huh. boy. Oh, shit. Who the hell made this ladder? Ooh. Darling. Why would you do something like that to yourself? This guy's obsessed with getting married, by the way. That's his thing. Rather die? Oof. Someone's not happy. Oh. Oh yeah, I hurt my leg, so I'm... Man, if you thought the character was slow before, a woman's work is never done. Oh shit, I need to go this way. Right? Yeah. This is me sprinting, by the way. I'm so slow. I'm following the blood of people. It's almost like I'm making mistakes people have made in the past. Wait. Oh. Yeah, no. Okay. And this is the part where I've seen this before. Technically comes into play. I know I'm supposed to sit in this thing. Now, girls, isn't this all the kind of guy you want? A true appreciator of women. Vulgar, I know, and I want to say I'm sorry. I just... You know how a man gets when he wants to know a woman. What a dreamboat. He talks like one, but after the ceremony, when I've made an honest woman of you, I promise I'll be a different man. Wow, that is the sort of promise you don't want to get married for. Damn, if a guy promises to change who he is to be a better guy after, you know, the night of the wedding. God, what is it, Utah? Sheesh. Family, to be a father I never had. Ooh. Daddy issues. That's a red flag. Man, somebody's tickling the back of my neck. Consummation. Ooh. I'm thinking of Spider-Man. Sleep. Where Spider-Man gets gassed by... Where Tobey Maguire gets sleeping gassed by 12 hours later. Man, that's some potent stuff. Oh no, it's the Piano Man. It's another base game reference. I need you to try to bleed less. Stop bleeding. I know I'm cutting your flesh off, but still. Oh. Men everywhere groan. I mean, honestly, I think everyone anywhere groans. That's just... Oh, God. He'll make an honest woman of us. Do you get it now? Do you... Oh, get what that means for our, male character? Yeah. Oh, that's bad. Not even worth stringing up. How many people has this guy done this stuff to? God. Uh-oh. PG-18 warning?
You have amazing bone structure. Such soft skin. You're going to be beautiful. A woman has to
Oof.
suffer sometimes. It's not pleasant, I know. But just try to endure
I'm looking up as much as I can.
for the sake.
Yeah. Yeah, this game flashes a couple of those.
It won't take long. A few snips of the flesh here and here. Cut away everything vulgar. A soft place
Well,
to grow our family.
he's moved me towards like a table saw. I'm trying not to look.
Birthing is never easy.
The incision will hurt, and the conception, and everything. Cause life is pain. Oh, I can't. Oh my god. Whew. Oh man. Sorry about that, guys. Oh man. Sorry, Nikki. I would have looked away if I could. Aw, shit. I'm so slow. Fortunately, he's walking very menacingly at me. Ah, he's not walking anymore. Oh, we closed the door quickly now. You know, truthfully, I actually get the feeling that Gliskin wants to be the bride more than anything else. At least he didn't take my camera. That would have been worse than losing some things. Oh man. This guy is in every way the wrong kind of guy. Oh, okay. Well, spoiler alert, that's not the right way. Oops. Truth be told, I was just wanting a rip sip. I can't jump. Oh. He's a traditionalist family value. I mean, he's got a couple things going on up there, you know. There's nothing. Look, traditionalist values, they are what they are. This guy has some real issues. I disagree with a couple of things. And it's not necessarily like You know, I can't really say much in regards to the. He's he's got one hell of an imagination to see a Go ahead, admit, I know I've technically seen this before. I didn't realize it was this many. The streaming up thing, yeah. Bluebeard. What?
Bodies hanging like wet laundry, like skinned rabbits. Men mutilated, hunted, and murdered. The shortest distance between any 2 points separates violence and ruined lust. Whatever story he's telling himself, he's not making women to bear his children. He's making women to kill them. Lisa, I want you to burn this place and any evidence it ever existed to the ground. Destroy the Murkoff Corporation. Bury it in shame. Take away its money. Wipe it from history. This man thinks he's in love. He thinks the therapy made him better. Everything reeks of death and fear. Piss and coppery blood, meat decomposing to game.
Well, might as well go in. Hey, people. He's singing right now, isn't he? Huh. So many big ass rooms to just get lost in. Well, here we go. Oh, yeah, there was a door that needed a key, wasn't there? Yeah, I saw that shadow. Can't fool me. I may not be able to listen, but my visual prowess has increased tenfold. Ah, shit. How did he not catch me right there? Honestly. I mean, I'm limping away. And yeah, I'm doing it as quickly as I physically can. But still. Oof.
One more. Try. I tried. You all afraid. You can hang. I
Oh.
heavier than you look.
Hey, on the bright side, you're not going to find a dick up here.
Hate to imagine.
You're not really going to find anything. I mean, butts, I guess.
Hold still. God damn it, what are you? Oh, damn it, darling. No, you
Oh. That's a question. How did he get tangled up like that? How did that even happen? Like, realistically speaking, I mean, I guess he could have, like, stepped onto the ropes on the floor. Wow, this is really elaborate. Holy shit. Walking around on this is perilous, because, reasons. Hey, that's kind of a, it's a pretty fancy pose. I like the wristband. That's, boy's looking fierce. I think he was pulling and he tripped on one of these things and it tripped and it wrapped around his, like he stepped on it and then it broke loose and wrapped around his foot and yanked him up. And the sudden stress on the scaffolding probably tore down the pipe as he was yanked up. I don't really know. It happened, and I'm glad I don't have to deal with that guy anymore. That's the end of the game, right? I don't know. I actually don't remember, really. We've done about everything. We've done a lot of what I remembered. What? Really? I can't open a door because this thing, but I can push like a. I can push like a little shelf, great shelf on wheels, that's filled with, well, loading wall. Was he the main? No, he was one of the special ones. There was another guy. There was a cannibal named Frank, who had a buzzsaw, and he wanted to, well, eat me. Go figure. Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. I think I know why that fire started. Let's just say he's dead. Even took his pants. Oh man, that is some inept ability. That is an enemy right there. The guy they're looking at on the ground, he's an enemy in the base game. And he kind of dies by accident. That was amazing. I didn't know they said that. Corporate cops, mercenaries, private military contractors, whatever they call them now, they're as helpless as the rest of us. Need to get out. Escape. Oh, I know where we are. Roughly. Authorized deadly force. Wait, do I need to dodge the... This guy's a dick, trust me, he deserves it. Oh. Huh. Yeah, this place is full of crazy people. Crazy people that have killed a lot of people in general, crazy and otherwise. Not that anyone's, truly sane. I think I can open this door. I thought wrong. I think I actually tried to open that door from the other side and it didn't work. Hey, my foot's fixed. I can run normally now. Yay. No way. We're back at the start of the base game, which is really cool. I didn't know it swung all the way around. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a wall loaded here. Fine. However, assuming that this trick works in the DLC, which it looks like it does, I wonder where this is going to put me. Oh, not there. see. I'm doing glitch stuff right now, by the way. Probably gonna be faster if I just save and quit and reload. I was curious. So it doesn't seem like there is a base floor loaded beneath me on this map, which means it's actually an entirely new map section, which is very interesting. I'll actually, you know, if I finish this up in the next like 10-15 minutes, I'd be down to start a base game playthrough. So yeah, Nikki, I've done a lot of looking into. I've done a good bit of research and practice with like glitches and skips in this game for speedruns and stuff. And that right there, where I hopped through the wall there, that trick, that was something that you. Oh hey, this door's open. I remember looking at this clock, which is fully functional. You can glitch into this room in the base game, but the doors are locked and they don't work. They don't do it. You can't open the doors or anything, and so you just get stuck in here.
Transfer authorization for patients something something 8 something some 1 some 1. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Mount Massive, to Zeichner Facility. Caution. Level triple black security protocols, including chemical restraint, physical restraint, and separate adaptive hyperbaric chambers are to be used at all time in transit. Chemical simulation is highly recommended for all personnel within 500 meters of the patients. Attempts at communication should be assumed to be hallucinations and disregarded. Facial disfigurement should not be taken as a sign of lost acuity. They are physically blind but not unseeing. Note: security clearances for Project Wallrider will not apply to information regarding patients blank blank blank. New security clearances will now be issued and appropriate protocol assigned.
There might not be a floor right here. Oh, there is. Oh, this door's open anyways. Yeah, this is all base game area stuff. I wonder what I could really glitch to. The problem is, anything you're not supposed to be able to get to at the moment is just going to be, like, it's just not going to have the floor loaded for the most part. Oh. Yeah, I guess there's a roof hitbox there now. That's kind of weird. What if I... Oop, hang on. He closes the doors, like, really carefully in this. Maybe if I... Oh. Check it out. See that checkered, like, wall right there? That's straight up a missing texture, which you normally don't see in a game like this. Oh, no way. Is this gonna work? Okay, so I can't... I'm gonna fall down if I go right there. I'm gonna try. Ah, damn, I died to the fall. I wonder if I can survive that somehow. That is way interesting. I'll carry on normal in a moment. I'm really curious if I can actually glitch into the stairwell. And actually, I have no clue if I normally go to the stairwell at some point. There's, I mean, definitely a chance that I might. Oh, wait. It might just, it could honestly straight up be a death wall. Alright, so that door is like completely locked, which means that door is just open. Normally, I'm guessing. Alright, we're gonna try this one. I think there's just a death wall there. Yeah, the glitch stuff in this game is really interesting. I know a bunch of different skips and stuff for the base game. I meant to run this more. So, something that I noticed I was doing is when I started the Bloodborne run, I kind of got, I kind of tunnel visioned. And that's something I've done in general, is if I've done a stream or started doing a stream for a certain game, I would actually kind of, oh, that's not open. Where do you normally go? Oh wait, no, that's closed. That's closed. Do I have to go down? You don't go there. Now I'm really curious where you're supposed to go. Oh, you're supposed to go down here, I think. Yeah, okay. So you're supposed to go down there. So before I do that, and that might be the end of the game, actually. It might be the end of the DLC. However, I know I can't, since I thought that door would just be open. I thought you had to go to the theater, which is over this way. Yeah. Uh-oh. It's weird. I couldn't load the graphics back. Right there, by the way, I'm jumping, and right after I do the jump, the game is unloading because I'm going out of because I'm jumping out of bounds, which is causing the game to unload because it thinks that I've exited the area. But then I just press pause, and that is called pause buffering, which whenever you pause, it makes the game reload the graphics around you, if it can. So yeah, it's a really cool thing that you mess around with a lot with glitches and stuff for the base game. I've done a bunch of streaming already for the base game, although I would be more than happy to revisit it. It doesn't seem like you can really go anywhere, and now maybe I just didn't line that jump up very well, but it's also possible that it just doesn't. The game, I mean, you know, even if I can load it, there's a good chance that there's not actually a floor to stand on down there. So, but yeah, so we'll just continue here. Oh, wheelchair guy's gone. That door's locked. That door's busted up, closed.
Mr. Park.
Let's make a deal. You help me, I'll help you. No way. Okay, so there's a glitch right here, and I have to try it. So I'm gonna vault here, which is gonna shrink my hitbox. Huh. So I guess that just takes you outside of the map, which is actually further proof that even though it's set up the same, this isn't actually the same exact map as the base game. It's it's smaller because it's DLC sized, but obviously they copy and pasted certain aspects, certain rooms and hallways and stuff, and a lot of assets. But yeah, it's not the same exact map because right there you could actually there is a basement. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Fortunately, it's not too far of a run to get back. I don't see there being any way for me to... Yeah, this is the end of it, by the way, so... Yeah, I'll load up the base game right after we finish this up.
Mr. Park. Help me up, please.
Ooh, I got shivved.
No one can know. No one.
Ooh. I mean, like I said, they've definitely copy and pasted these last couple areas. Yeah. Whoa. That was Walrider. You see what's up with him in the base game. Hang on. First off, I got a note. Jeremy Blair.
Jeremy Blair, my supervisor's supervisor, a man who'd see me skinned, salted, and raped for a promotion and a few martinis. Injured, dying if he's not already dead. I'm trying to feel sorry for him. Really, I am. But there's no way in hell he's stopping me from getting out of this godforsaken place. I'm coming home, Lisa.
So I can't jump. That door is a lie.
The door is a lie.
That door is not a thing. It is a fake thing. There we go. And we're getting out. Freedom. By the way, that's the car that you play as a different character in the base game. And that is the Jeep. That's the vehicle of the character that you play as in the base game, Miles Upshur. It actually stole our car from the base game, funnily enough. Whistleblower. Yeah. Yeah, that's the DLC. Yeah. I'll read this real quick.
Outlast contains intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content, and strong language. Please enjoy. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth. Always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare investigate, you will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can. Record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die.
So Miles Upshur is the name of the character that you play as in the base game. And the character that you play as in the DLC is a different character. And you know that ghost thing that was chasing us? Spoiler alert. At the end of the base game, the character Miles gets he basically gets possessed by a ghost. And that ghost is what killed that guy, made him shower, just kind of blew him up with the shower of blood, the guy that stabbed us. That ghost is what made that guy blow up. And the silhouette that we saw coming at us as we were taking the car, that was Miles. Yeah, I hope for your sake that doesn't happen either. Yep. It's really interesting how the base game and the DLC interact. For example, as far as like in the game's timeline goes, the DLC starts before the base game does, but it ends after the base game does. See how we're driving in the Jeep here? Yeah. So Miles drives his Jeep here, or whatever this car is. And it's the vehicle that we use to get away from this place, and in the DLC. Now this is the Whistleblower document. At the very start of the DLC, you didn't see it because I was already a good ways into the DLC when you popped in. But this is a document that the character we play as in the DLC sent to Miles.
You don't know me. Have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I am very much breaking right now. But seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening here. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt, and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed.
So yeah, the character in the DLC, who we play as, sends this email to Miles, who we play as in the base game. That's this character here. Miles comes here searching for the truth, to expose things, and after a lot of just shit, really. Yeah, so I think I'll actually do a straight run of the game. We'll see how long that takes me. Might take about an hour, actually. But, yeah, we'll do a straight run of the game. I'm going to be going through it pretty quick. So, yeah. I'm going to be going through it pretty quick, although I'm not going to use any skips or glitches that I normally would. I'm just going to play through. That way you can see, you know, all of the base game. I should be able to do it in about an hour, just playing through normal. That door is a lie. And I'll say it every time. I'll preach it. So right off the bat, we're going to get up inside the building, and the hallway that we get inside is actually that hallway that I kept running through at the end. Coming down this way, that was the hallway that I was coming from. And this is there wasn't this debris or anything here, but this room should look familiar with that couch that I hopped over like that. And this is the wall. This is the spot where I jumped through the wall and basically just kind of glitched out of the map. But yeah, a bunch of these doors are closed and locked and stuff, and we're just gonna make our way through. If you have any questions about what's going on or who is who, I'll toss out the name of everybody. Here they come.
They killed us. You got out. The variants. You can't fight them. You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors from security control.
I'm inside. Bodies everywhere, blood, burn marks, heads lined up like bottles behind a bar. Dead Murkoff scientists hung from the ceilings. Their badges say Murkoff Advanced Research Systems. Murkoff's longtime MO has been to profit off the exploitation of supposed charity. Fuck the third world and bankroll another billion. How did Murkoff think they would make money off a building full of crazy people? There's some kind of tactical cop pinned like a pig on a spit. Tells me to get the fuck out and then dies. Would have been a good thing to hear when I could still leave the way I came.
That guy right there, that is Chris Walker. Thanks, Chris. Thanks. This is Father Martin. We actually saw him very briefly. He's a big motherfucker. Yeah, he's a big motherfucker. He's like an ex-veteran. Takes like enough tranquilizers to knock out an elephant to take him down. And even that might not do it. Okay. So I need to get to the security thing. It's wheelchair guy. Bye, wheelchair guy. Bye, wheelchair guy. I'll get notes where I can think to get them. I'll read them out. Because notes will really give in a crowd of broken men watching a dead channel. They look like patients. They survived whatever happened here, but nobody's home. Yep. So So you collect notes by having your camera up and looking at certain objects and certain scenes. This being one of them. Documents are just sitting around in the ground and you can pick them up, and those are the two types of collectibles. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna get hit with any of these jump scares. I mean, I know all of them like the back of my hand, so hey, you know I said that door is a lie? Right here. This is the other side of the door. Dead serious. It's just a wall. That door is bullshit. This should also look familiar, because this is where we ran out of. That guy was laying down against the door there, and the doors were open and stuff. So, that should look familiar. Okay, we're going to try to unlock the main doors in the security room. Hey, Father Martin. Oh, bitch. Ignore the crazy dude? I mean, sure, you can. Have to contain it. Hi, Chris. It's our buddy, Chris Walker. He's gonna eat me. So we gotta turn the power back on. 'Cause Father Martin's a little bitch. Hello. Goodbye. You thought I was gonna hide? Pff, I'm not hiding from anything. You kidding me? By the way, I've played this game a lot. Oh. Grab this battery. See ya. Am I a speedrunner? Where this game is concerned, I could be. Hang on. There is a document. I'll grab this document here. I don't know exactly which one this is or anything, but yeah, I know a lot of the tricks, and like I said, I did a lot of research into this game's glitches and skips. I'll read that document. On Wednesday 10th February 1954, hypnotic experimentation and research work was continued in Building 13 of the Mount Massive Preserve in Colorado using the following subjects, material abridged. A post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger, you will sleep, was enacted. Mrs. Jackson and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson. Now in a deep hypnotic sleep, and failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions to the letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol gun at Jackson, and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. After proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused in an awakened state,
to pick up or accept from the operator. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened.
So, generally speaking, the deal right there is that... Damn it, Martin.
I'm sorry, my son. I didn't want to have to do this to you.
That was a big needle.
Not yet. There is so
Right?
much yet for you.
Hey, thinking like a journalist already. Look at you.
Will you see?
So,
Can you?
that document indicates that this place
Wall Rider.
is doing more than just treating patients. Clearly, they're already, to a degree, they are exploiting their patients. Can the priest fuck off? I mean, wouldn't that be nice? But we need to see more. He wants us to witness the truth of what's going on here. He wants us to witness his truth. And now, we are in the prison. The, second place where we see some potential dick action. Like, this truth is fucking crazy. You don't say. He's the... has to be in a cult or something. He's the father. He is the cult. Are you kidding me? No, not that. Nope. There we go. Before I leave, I'll grab this note.
The priest, Father Martin, brought me here to show me something. Thinks I'm going to be a witness for whatever batshit crazy he's trying to sell me. This Dr. Wernicke is at the center of whatever went wrong here. But he died more than 10 years ago. Rest in peace, says the blood on the wall.
Like I said, I'm playing through this normally, so... These are the brothers! They are very naked. I'm not going to look down, for obvious reasons. Wait. This was mine, so probably... Is the one with the light on, or is it... Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. You know what's really funny? I actually looked up a dream cast list for if this were made into a movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger was one of the brothers. I don't remember who the other was. I didn't recognize the name, but it was really funny. And kind of makes sense.
Fuck this place. Seriously, just fuck this place. Dying keeps moving lower on the list of the worst things that could happen to me here.
That's a guy. Oh, you know what? So normally you see right there how I was like ledge crawling. Yeah, if I'm looking backward, when I'm sprinting, I can look backwards.
Didn't wait until I finished. But I saved some for you.
What? God always provides a way.
Follow the blood.
Yeah, if you catch another Outlast stream, pretty much any other Outlast stream, down the drain. Hey, by the way, this is, in the DLC, we saw Father Martin right here. He was writing this stuff up. So, ooh, document. So, Father Martin was here. This is where we saw him in the DLC, but that was the only time, and it was very brief.
Helen, Dr. Zeichner gave me your info to contact regarding the cancellation of the arts program. My patient, Martin Archambaud, has made enormous strides in his therapy on account of his finger painting. Just in the week since canceling the arts program, His schizoaffective assertions of some higher calling have accelerated enormously. Please, just let the man finger paint. The few dollars you're saving on temper paint is more than swallowed by the cost of clozapine. I can't imagine the logic at play here, unless Murkoff wants our patients to become disengaged from reality. Please advise, Dr. Neil Wolfram.
They're encouraging the crazy here. What's wrong with these people? I'm just going to open this door. I don't need to be here yet. Is there a battery I can pick up?
They weren't experiments. They were rituals.
Alright. We were here too, by the way, in the DLC.
Just shut up! Let me think for a minute! Quiet! Quiet!
Okay, I'll stay quiet. Bye.
Ooh, battery. Not, oh, yeah, battery. Okay, bye. Ah, dicks. He missed. How the shit did he miss? Ouch. Damn it. Oh, what the hell? Something like that. Bye, you two. Follow the blood. That's what it says backwards. We gave him a chance. Job-like in the suppression of our desires. They're inhibiting the crazy. So the spirit's not necessarily enraged, per se. And the spirit's not exactly spirit-like. Really, it's thought of... it's more scientific than that, is how it's explained. Man, gotta say, one thing about this place. For how much? So in the DLC, our guy was a whistleblower to get attention. Oh. That guy lost his head. In the DLC, we play as a guy who murders force of energy. Is kind of the idea. There will be some important documents and notes and some, like... Oh, nasty. I know. This guy is absurdly strong. Total security.
I can't shake Chris Walker, the big ugly fucker who likes ripping off people's heads. I hear him muttering about security protocols, containment. What if he's not the problem? What if he's trying to fix it? Proper purge gate maintenance is crucial to Project Wallrider security. Please refer to Murkoff Corporation Maintenance Manual and the BHEBH, or seek guidance from a supervisor with the proper security clearance.
Keycard to access the shower room. Alright. Well, we're surrounded. So yeah, I just completely dodged him. Normally what you do there is you actually jump out the window and hang on the ledge, and eventually they go away. But that's kind of a cheesy thing you can do there for fun. Wait. I just leave this door open. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That door's locked. Huh. To the vent! We must escape. Big ugly I mean, hey, he's like missing the skin around his teeth and stuff. Ouch. This is a pile of bodies. You know what's really fun? Chris is already right here again, but fortunately you can just kind of go past him. I should have at least 6, probably more than that, honestly. Oh, don't stop moving. Hey, buddy. Hey, it's the spot where the guy got his head ripped off. There's a crazy guy. Is that crazy guy? Okay. Not much. Technically not the way to go, but I mean, technically I like skipped a little bit there, but not much. Wall Rider with this symbol. This symbol is important, by the way. It's usually associated with the Wall Rider. Speaking of, the word Wall Rider is all over this place. Murkoff was running an experiment here called Project Wall Rider, but the patients talk about the Wall Rider like it's a physical presence, a spirit or demon, something they found in the mountain. I'd chalk it up to schizophrenic delusion, but I just saw something. Maybe it was a glitch in the camera, or maybe this place is getting to me. Yay, onto the sewers. Well, that's chapter 2 done. Hell yeah. Loading wall. Loading screen. Hey, keep a close eye out right here. See that? Yeah, there's a document over here. You know, hell, I'll grab the documents. Why not? You're looking to be a reporter. So, the Gospel of Sand. This God is real. From what we've mistaken so long for ghosts, spirit, and madness, we were only willfully ignorant.
The scales on Saul's eyes were fear, and when you see beyond it, you truly see. This is the gift of the Wall Rider, the gospel of sand. The greatest sin in the world is willful ignorance of God, to receive a revelation and not spread it to the waiting flock. This place, to understand in the way of salvation, is a sin for which there is no punishment too great.
No, that was just because. No, if there's a jump scare, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna get really quiet so that you just have game audio.
The Mamato, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Hex Clan. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Hi, Chris. Yeah, that's way cool. So there's a ladder. I didn't look at it, but that's how you know what you need to do in this area. What's up, Chris? So yeah, there's a ladder that goes down further into the sewers, and it's flooded right now. So right now I need to activate the two water release valves so that I can drain away that water and go under. Could you okay. Yeah, that's way cool. But yeah, I just want you to be able to understand the story, because there are a lot of connections between the base game and the DLC. And especially when I skip through a bunch of... when I, use all of the glitches and stuff that I know how to do. This ladder was flooded. It's now not flooded. You knew some bitch was going to be in the sewer. Yeah, this is like the bitch. This guy follows you around all damn game long. It's a royal pain in the ass. God, could this ladder be any longer? Okay. Hi. Buddy? Where'd you go? Beats me. Yay, checkpoint. Hey, where are you going? Help me. Help me. Dialogue. This man has his wits about him.
The patients know Dr. Wernicke is dead. One asks me, what kind of experiments does a dead doctor perform on living patients? What is Project Wallrider?
Oh yeah, by the way, happy 4th of July, anybody in the States. Oh my god! I'm sorry. I thought it might be funny if I maybe thought it would add to the realism if I reacted as though I could hear this stuff. Sorry, Nick. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should like overly react and make a loud like noise myself whenever there's a jump scare. Sound fun to you? Don't do it. But it's for the view. No, I'm just kidding. Do it for the stream. Hey, are we out of the sewers? I wonder what's in this door. Okay then. Ooh, we are coming up on the scariest part of this area. The end. He's swinging. Hey, you know what? He's beautiful in his own way. Also, to be fair, he was probably messed up by doctors. I seriously doubt he wanted his face to look like that. Okay. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, you're right. Hey, he's got teeth, though. He does have teeth. Give him that. Gotta give him that.
Already weak, cold. It's still bleeding out, but it doesn't. It's still bleeding, but it doesn't hurt anymore, and I almost have quiet. I can't hear the wall rider anymore. Maybe the therapy is wearing off. I can't remember the dreams. Said I could earn my release from this place by submitting to the therapy.
That sounds like some Auschwitz shit. Freedom through work? Earn my release from this place by submitting to the therapy. You earn your freedom through work. Yeah, that sounds like something straight out of Auschwitz. By the way, the head doctor that started this whole thing, he's German, which is, yeah, so that's the thing.
Lies. Of course they were lying. It was not therapy. We were sacrificed to conjure a demon. Please, let there be no dreams. The only hope.
Ooh, battery. It's like a piece of candy. Fair warning, Chris is in this area. Ouch. That hurt. Is there a battery in here? No? Okay. That was Chris, by the way. And that area usually sucks, except I know where I'm going, so that's the thing. And you can chain jumps in together, like when you here, I'll give a little demonstration. You hate Chris? Well, that's too damn bad because you really see him a lot. Okay, here's another note, and then I'll give my explanation on how jumping works in this game.
I thought this sewer couldn't smell any worse. Hundreds of bodies crammed into a room. Thousands of flies. Is this the priest's way out?
Okay, so jumping. When I jump in place, so I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna hold forward on the left stick, and you'll notice that when I land, the screen will shake a bit, and I'll actually pause for a moment before I'm able to move. See that? So there's landing lag. There's end lag to jumping. Same with it's not so much like I'm stuck in place as it keeps me from moving at full speed. But if I jump on the early frames of landing, I cancel out the end lag. And I'll only experience end lag. I can switch directions if I want. But I'll only experience end lag on the very last jump. Loading screen. Man, if you hate Chris, you're gonna love this next guy, let me tell you. He's a real chum. He's actually the guy that we saw. Remember all those soldiers that were surrounding that dead body? Yeah, we're about to meet that guy. The guy whose pants got stolen. Really know how to cheese the game. Yo, Laggin75, welcome to the stream. Laggin, have you seen this game before? Do you know what it is? Or have you seen anybody speedrun it before? Right now I'm just playing it through to just show off the game, really. But I know a bunch of skips and glitches and stuff that I can do. Man, if you think I know how to cheese the game now, this is just me knowing where to go. Just wait until I do the actual glitchy skip stuff. It's pretty cool, actually. Too scared to play it? Well, hopefully I can, you know, reveal a little bit about the game to take some of that away. Yeah, you see, I know this game pretty well inside and out. At least, the majority of it. Yeah, if you think watching me play the game normally, this easily is impressive, just wait until you see all the skips and stuff. It'll be really cool to see. I hope it's as cool for you guys to see as it is for me to do. 'Cause it's a lot of fun to do a lot of the stuff here. My subtitles are glitching out because multiple people are talking. I want my money. I want my money.
Who's down there? You're not one of them, are you? Quick, get in the dumb waiter if you want to live.
Bye, guys.
You made the right choice here, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet Traeger, my personal favorite character in the base game.
Let's take a break, huh, buddy? The old 2-martini lunch? Have a little confab.
And you will see soon, and although they were not stolen, this man has no pants.
Okay, here we go, arms and legs inside the car.
But at least he covers his front up. Lagan, have you seen anybody speedrun the game? Or any glitches for the game? Or have you just seen, like, playthroughs?
Wanna head out and take a stroll? Go ahead, I'll wait here. Go on, run for it.
I played through this game a bunch of times. I know where all the scares are and stuff. Also, another thing is I'm not playing with audio, so even the loud noises aren't. Well, I'm not gonna hear them. So, you know, speedruns. Whose speedruns have you watched? I'm curious. Deadass. Oh, I missed it. Never mind. Never mind then. Hey, question. Would you guys be interested in seeing a glitch? There's one glitch I can do that isn't going to skip me forward. It's the only glitch that I can do in the game that isn't going to skip part of the game. It's going to make it so I'll have to reset afterwards, but it's called the wheelchair to heaven glitch. It shows off a couple really interesting things as well. But first, we need to see the rest of this play out. A funny Batman logo. Deadass. I don't know what's up with this guy's skin. I don't know if he's just old and that's like strained muscle or what, but
I'm a bit worried how much time you've been spending with Father Martin. I hope you haven't been letting him confuse you with all
this guy has the best dialogue in the game,
holy
hands down.
now, Bible thumping. No offense to the man, but I sometimes worry he might just
Gulp.
a little bit crazy. It's understandable when people get scared. There's like to turn to God is
His ass is,
I don't know more concrete.
well,
You have to rob Paul.
it's certainly a couple of cheeks.
No other way. Murder.
That's about all you can say about it.
But what happens when all money's gone?
Yeah, he's the crazy one.
All money becomes a matter of faith.
He likes our nails. Isn't that
That's
sweet?
what
I hope he doesn't want to, like, tear our nails off or something. Man, that would just be absolutely brutal. Oh my god, what are you doing? He's stealing my goddamn nails. Son of a bitch. Third time this week. Sounds good, man. Catch you in a second.
We made the consumer to the means of production. This thing
You'll probably catch me mid-glitch, by the way, so try to make it quick if you can. Well, there go my fingers. Also, it's really interesting that it's your right index finger and your left ring finger, because your left ring finger is the finger that you, well, it's your ring finger. That's what you wear like a marriage band on. Interestingly enough, which is, in a sense, a sign of faith. And then your right index finger, you point at stuff, like people. You point stuff out, like a whistleblower document does. And as a reporter, an investigative reporter, who points a lot of fingers, right? Not anymore. Whoa. Wanted Fury. Right here, I need to reload the graphics as soon as possible. Basically so I don't die. So I'm pause buffering in very tight intervals. Jumping back, landing, and we're behind that barricade. So right now I'm making my way back down. Generally speaking, the idea behind how to pull this off is, you know that dumbwaiter I went into? Oh, hang on. Let me grab this battery. I guess it won't matter, because I'm gonna have to reset. This is you can't really keep playing the game after you do this. You'll have to reset your game because you'll just get stuck. I think, or maybe not. So, generally speaking, it's shit. Oh, I fucked up. Damn it. I fucked up. We're gonna try that one more time. One more time and I'll let it go. I don't even think... it might not work, is the thing. What happened? I reloaded the game, but I was outside of the wall. I was in between the walls. Which... yeah. By the way, there's this guy. Isn't he pretty? I don't know what these things are, but... dude, your brain's sticking out. I mean, generally speaking, I fucked up, but... sorry. I've only done it successfully once, and it was kind of a mistake. It's kind of an accident. Well, I mean, I didn't expect it to work, and then it just kind of did. Bye, Traeger. Oh.
Where are the survivors? Where are the sharks?
No, I haven't. I haven't played any of the Resident Evil games. Here we go. Okay. So we're back to this point. Let's try that again. Okay. Now we're gonna be good when this reloads.
Who's down there? You're not one of them, are you? Quick, get in the dumb waiter if you want to live.
So we're gonna have to play through this again. However, we're gonna see a couple interesting visual glitches coming back through this cinematic, because the game has already been loaded at a checkpoint that exists after this after this whole wheelchair movement scene plays through. I'll point a couple of the main ones out. There aren't many, but remember I closed a bunch of those doors? Yeah, it's those doors are actually going to still be closed, although in the cinematic, they're not going to be closed. Or they're normally open, but they won't be because I closed them. Like, well.
You know, I love the mountain air up here at night. You want to head out and take a stroll?
Yeah, so the idea was to do that. I accidentally loaded outside. When I went down that floor, that last drop, I didn't load back in right. I was in between the walls. I had a bit of an oopsie. So check it out. No elevator, because the elevator is already up to the top. So we're riding just kind of up the shaft without actually being in an elevator. Although I think when we reach the top, the elevator might load around us. Maybe. No? Huh? Alright. Let's see, so this door is open. But these doors are closed. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? I guess we'll just phase right through them.
You weren't putting that tongue to use anyway. Truth be told, I was just tired of licking my own stamps.
I think those doors might have been closed too. And then here's the last weird visual thing. There's already a wheelchair there. So we're gonna have wheelchairception right here.
Thanks so much for coming by.
A wheelchair within a wheelchair.
Oh yeah, and his tray, his tray with all of his like knives and things are, those are all gone.
You know, I'm a bit worried how much time you've been spending with Father Martin. I know.
So yeah, the wheelchair that you get carted around in, heading into this room, is actually a different asset in game than the wheelchair that's just sitting there in the room after you stand back up. Interestingly enough. Yeah, see how he's not holding anything? I would love to see like a photoshopped picture of Traeger where he's got a bunch of mime makeup on. Because king of pantomime right here. He's so good at pantomiming. I swear, he can cut your fingers off without any scissors. I mean, of course, my fingers are already gone, but, you know, that's neither here nor there.
Make you believe. You paying attention?
Lady Maria, welcome to the stream. How's it going? You missed it. Earlier tonight, I finished my all bosses run of Bloodborne. Traeger, yeah. So yeah, the all bosses run of Bloodborne is complete. You couldn't make it past him? Oh. Yeah, he's actually, he's a little tricky to get past. Yeah, so I got, I was able to take out Lawrence, and at the start of the stream on my 4th try, I believe. So yeah, now it's just the one wheelchair. And because I already triggered that dialogue once, it's not going to happen again, which means Traeger's actually not even going to load here. Fall through the floor already, damn it. Oh, no. I must have jumped sideways by accident. Ooh. Oh, I got very lucky there. I happened, PvP practice, that's way cool. I'll have to duel you sometime. And went, yeah, nah. Yeah. So see, it's not going to trigger again. Unfortunately. I'm not really sure why it doesn't trigger again. Because you can definitely get it to trigger twice. But yeah, I just can't activate the elevator, the dumbwaiter, a second time, unfortunately. Brave enough to play? Hey, you're brave enough to watch. Alright. But hey, you know, I just wanted to welcome everyone to the stream. Everyone that's here at this point, it's great having you guys here, seriously. You know, even if I have any lurkers, that's perfectly fine too. So I'm actually gonna get a note here. Lost internet, what did you miss? It didn't work. Surprise, surprise. It doesn't work once you have to reload the checkpoint. So, we're just gonna play through this level normally and keep on going. He'll find you. He'll kill you. He's coming now.
I see what's happening here. You're bored. You want a little attention. Perfectly understandable. Well, I'm here for you. I'll give you very special attention.
He stabs him, by the way, in case you can't see it. Lurkers, you know. It's great to have you guys chatting, seriously. Okay. So, I think that's a note, right? Did I get a note? No, I didn't get a note. What the hell? Whatever. Hello, buddy. So I need to get the key to the elevator, by the way. And I know I already glitched over to where you pick up the key, but I'm not planning on doing any glitches during this run. He checks beds. He really just checks the beds to make you think he's gonna check the bed when you hide under it. The hell? Oh, it's a lamp. So I'm probably gonna get hit here. Bye. Gotta love vents. You know, it's... You guys are here and you're chatting with each other, and that's... I mean, I know it's online, it's not in person, but in a way it is socializing. I know it's not the same as something that's in person. I get that, I really do. So this spot will look familiar. Ah! Ow, what the hell? Let me... Okay. Oh. Huh, that doesn't work on Traeger. That's real interesting. So, by the way, that teabagging trick where you spam crouch and uncrouch, that resets the attack timer for a lot of enemies in the game. Here we go. How to make Traeger juice. Step 1. Squeeze.
Teamwork. Team Player Award. Patrick Petrina, employee of Murkoff Corp., who best exemplifies the team concept.
Yo, Father Martin, what's up? You survived. I fear that secular maniac. Oh, cool. See ya. Oh, not this way. Oh. Well. That is a sink full of flaming body parts. Welcome to Outlast. Where in the hell? Is it this door? Oh, okay. Hey, do you guys want to see another glitch?
All of it. Murkoff took so much from us. Used us. Turned us
Slender
into
Man
these
vibes? Yeah.
Things because
No
no one
kidding.
cares about a few forgotten lunatics. So let it burn. Burn what we want.
Yeah, and I don't get scared in games because I got Sheba right here.
Get out to the kitchen.
Was I? Oh, absolutely. This game, I couldn't, I had a hard time watching people play this on YouTube. Are you kidding me? Granted, I was like 13 when this came out, but still. I'm not the only victim here. Not by a long shot. I watch a man wait to burn to death. The most painful death imaginable, rather than stay in this place. So we need to kill the fire. Because we got shit to get done. Sheba is the glue holding everything together. You are absolutely correct. Ouchie to the fingers. Okay, so right here, we're going to see our friend Chris Walker. Okay, so now that I've triggered, by entering that hallway, I trigger him to spawn. This came out, are you trying to figure out my age? Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay. Hi, Chris. So yeah, Chris is down here now. How cool is that? He's not supposed to load in down here, but I triggered him to spawn. So yeah. Alright. Alright, I lied. I'm gonna glitch this part because this is one of the coolest glitches I can do. Right? It's one of the coolest looking ones in my opinion. So what I did there is on the floor up from here, I spawned Chris into the game by triggering him to spawn, and then I triggered him to spawn, and then I loaded this game. I loaded down here. Then I glitched down through the floor, and now I've made him load up down there on the floor below. And yeah, I don't think he'll be here now. He might, which is gonna suck for me because I'm about to run into him if he is up here. But if he's not, then I won't have to see him again. Cool. So yeah, that glitch is one way to glitch up into, like, glitch up a floor. Usually, generally speaking, it's harder to glitch up floors than it is to glitch down. Because when you glitch through a wall, you naturally fall, right? And there are very particular spots where you can do the opposite. So by So the first trigger for Chris to spawn on this level is when you enter that hallway, which is where you get into this area. When you enter in that hallway, he spawns. And then you go through there to get that first valve. Now, normally you'd have to come back out and squeeze back through that space right there. When you come back out through there, that is the second trigger for him to respawn. So even though I have him loaded down there, if I were to come back out, he would respawn up here. But because I glitched through the wall, I avoided that trigger. Although now he might come back. Okay, so he didn't come back because I've already used that trigger once, and so the trigger is exhausted. The same trigger won't typically go off multiple times. Usually. So we turn on the sprinklers, which has killed the fire. So yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't save that one guy. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, by the way, jump scare. So I technically showed off 2 glitches there. And the way that I glitched back up the floor, by the way, that skips all of Traeger. So that means your fingers never get cut off. I can go in more into detail about how and why these glitches work. But, no battery? Man. Place is rigged. Ouch.
God help me. I think I've seen the Wall Rider.
If I was using my skips after this chapter, I'd probably have this game done in the next 15 minutes. Although, because I don't plan on skipping the second to last chapter, I can pretty much skip the majority of the second to last chapter, although I don't plan to, because, like I said, I wanted to show off I just want to show off the entirety of the game, because Sweet Ass hasn't seen the game, so, you know, I figure may as well see the game once all the way through before I skip the 80% of it. Hi, Chris. Ouch. Been hugged. The first time I watched it was from a guy named FaZe Jev. Unfortunately, we're not past Chris just yet. We are going to see him one more time before we reach the end of this. Ooh, I'm surprised it didn't get grabbed right there. I actually was about to, just by habit, I was about to go for the setup for a skip. I'm 19. That looks weird.
The sound in the machine, like the sound in my head when the wall rider appeared. I blink and I see static, something else, something oily and dark descending behind my eyelids, watching me with organs I can't imagine. But the sound is coming from the machine, too, from inside the walls. I know that sound.
Oh, that's way cool. Congrats on, oh, camera, please. Yeah, that is way cool. Congrats on being 18 soon. So, funny thing about this part is it really sucks. You thought you were my age. Or, well, I mean, I guess that works too. English is hard. Yeah, I get that. A lot of times I tend to look older. Thank you. Yeah, I was always the kid that was picked out in class to read from the books, and frankly, I usually volunteered in English and whatever the in English class. I always volunteered to read out of the textbooks because I knew if anybody else in the class was going to, they'd just be super monotone and they would let themselves be bored with it. Whereas, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't. I didn't want that to be a thing. So yeah, this part sucks. But I'm gonna see if I can do it quickly and relatively painlessly. Two batteries. Man, I'm almost capped. Oh. See you guys. Imagine how much quicker these guys could chase me if they only knew how to use stairs. Or how to use a doorknob, rather. Okay, so that's two fuses down. We'll get the third. Yeah, man, I haven't played this. I haven't played this in ages. Or this, like, level. I typically just skip it entirely. And now we go back. Because I sent the laundry chute down. And we've got power to it because of the fuses. We open it up and we got the key to the next door. Boom. Easy. This guy's here. He's going to open this gate. And he's not going to be nice about it. But, Doesn't really matter. Let's see. Follow the blood. You guys are great. Awesome company. Thanks for... Oh, hey, check it out. So normally you walk along this ledge here, but if you just run like that, you can make it. Ah, I tried. What's up, Wall Rider? Bye, Wall Rider. So yeah. The floor falls through there, and I tried to avoid it, but... Anywho, you know, it's really not as bad to play through this section as I remember, if I'm being honest. I remember the fuse part being a royal bitch. No commands. Yeah, by the way, I only started streaming a couple weeks ago. I still haven't really set much up. I mean, I got a recording mic, a webcam, I have a lamp set up with a piece of paper scotch taped onto it to even out the lighting, but yeah, I don't have anything like that set up yet. I'll probably have to look up how to do that.
How can I not remember where the cuts are coming from? They hurt so deeply, even days later. Dr. Newhouse tells me it's my fault. I'm subconsciously resisting the hypnotherapy. But I want so much to get better. I don't know how I could be doing this to myself. Dr. Newhouse says it's another condition of my bedroom-inspired hysteria. Poor Bruce. I make him suffer so. I've tried, subtly, to ask Mrs. Jackson if she's had similar issues with her husband, but she is loath to talk about it. Her husband, too, has found comfort in a younger woman. I know the doctors only mean well, and with the help of the government men who've joined the staff, I am in the very best hands possible. I should just take my pills and sleep, and hope for more pleasant dreams tonight.
Help me with the commands? Is there, like, actual coding involved, or is it pretty user-friendly to set up? Lie?
I recognize the handwriting. Father Martin killed a man here. Are the lies he's talking about all the files missing from these boxes? The facts? The records? They look like government agency material, at least 30 years old, probably older. I start thinking McUltra, CIA, mind control. The buzzing won't stop.
Is that the sort of thing I can set up midstream? Shit. I can't see anything. Ah, shit. Thanks.
It's very close to the mic when I read.
Really does it. Does stuff for your bots. That's way cool. Ah, shit. I don't know a good way to avoid these guys, really. It's the brothers. Download Nightbot and make it mod, and then just start making commands. Huh. Nightbot. Yeah, those guys are a one-shot. They're the only enemies on lower difficulties that are one-shots. Alright. I'll have to look into it.
Shit, my camera.
Damn it. Butterfingers. Or Iron Fingers? Because of the blood, I guess. Well, shit. Night, Nikki. Hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. When you can watch it, that is. Not gonna lie, I tried to pull up my camera at least twice there. Even though I very well know that I don't have a camera to pull out right now. What a noob. I keep getting lost. Oh, wait. Oh, over here. Wait. Oh, that was great. Can you guys tell yet that I'm really good at this game? Wait, can I just jump right here? Oh, okay. Hey, buddy.
One way out. Only one way. How do you know you're not patient?
So we're gonna see Chris again right here. I have a really cool glitch I can show off there. Okay. There's gonna be a long cinematic coming up here in just a minute. And that's when I'll take a better look. I opened up the link already, but So what does the mod do, really?
Exit interview recorded December 27th, 1985 in Los Alamos, New Mexico. Clearance Sierra Alpha. Subject Dr. Rudolph Wernicke, 14866. The fumes are real. There was no alteration to the footage at all, no trickery? None. In June of 1943, you recorded 3 instances of spontaneous bleeding. Half a dozen test subjects began to develop brain tumors. Yes. The autopsies revealed that the tumors were pureed. It killed them? Can you explain why the results could not be reproduced in the United States? I have my theories. My homeland in those years. It's impossible to understand the things we felt, what we believe. The overwhelming fear, ecstatic rage. English words are insufficient. More than hope. The human mind in that environment is capable of extraordinary things. You're saying the experiment needed the proximity to death to overcome madness.
See. Oh, so like if people, let's say I'm doing a challenge run on Dark Souls, and they want to know what the rules are of the run, I just say exclamation point something, right? That sort of thing. Yeah, I've seen those sort of commands used before. Just make a command. Make a command. People keep asking my age, man. They want to know my address. I should just set up a command. Let everybody know my address, you know? I'm tired of people asking. I just want them to know. Exactly. I mean, hey, if I tell enough people, eventually they'll just say, he's age 19. You know. You guys can be my bots. What gender are you? Exclamation sex. Adcom sexy. Boom. I just blew your minds, didn't I? That is going to be the first command I set up, by the way. You have all been warned. Oh, you bitch. Yeah, twins are back, and they teleported ahead of me. Damn it. Time for one long ass bit of dialogue. Oh, I guess I need my camera up for this. Oh, I didn't read the
The man sounds like Dr. Strangelove's anemic brother. It's a 25-year-old audio recording, an interview with this Dr. Wernicke. Los Alamos means government work. Wernicke talks about spontaneous bleeding, tumors, psychosomatic reactions in sufficiently disturbed people. Seems to walk a line between science and Nazi mysticism. Only a test subject who had witnessed enough horror was capable of activating the engine, the morphogenic engine. The engine, the movie they're projecting, it gets in my head like a song you can't stop humming. I blink and see Rorschach tests that look like swarming insects and infected surgery wounds. The patients talk about using the engine to conjure the wall rider. It's the buzzing I hear in my bones. Yeah, so I linked here. So let's see, I linked the account, I'm pretty sure. I logged in with my Twitch. What are default? To get a list. A commercial. Oh, but you need to have a partner, okay. Allows moderators to manage spam filters. So hey, let me know. Does it work right now? A war veteran? Theoretically. I mean, really anybody that has any sort of mental disorder. Make it mod / mod nightbot / mod. I've added Nightbot as a moderator of this channel. Can I change the name of Nightbot? I would love to call it Hexbot. Okay. Hey, you guys remember that that chat? Remember that command I said I was gonna make? I was gonna do? If people were wondering what my gender was? Hey, type in !sex ? Do it. It's good. Let me know when you do it. Will it show in chat for everybody when someone does the command, or will it just show for them? Aw. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there. Did it work? It'll show for...
So, oh man, that's gonna become like the meme joke of this. Suede Socks, welcome to the stream. Nada, didn't work. All right, fine. Here, I'll. Boom. Mind blown. I mean, if I just added the command, it might not. It might not allow it right away, right? I can't believe Father Martin one-upped Jesus Christ himself in shitty ways to die. And I don't believe I'm going to miss him. A way out. If he's telling the truth, now I've got a way out. And a story to tell. He wants me to spread his gospel, I'll tell the whole fucking world. Have me do it? Like that? Did it work? Nightbot be like, nope. Maybe you have to do it. Maybe I have to restart the stream. Or with Nightbot as a moderator. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Whoever finds my corpse, trust no one and tell everyone. I'm not crazy. I know. Only crazy people say that. But I am as sane as this world allows, with a camera full of evidence. Don't call it a gospel. Call it a mockery of reason. Let the world know it is Murkoff's fault. Bury these bastards with my mutilated dead body. From the personal records of Dr. Wernicke, Frankenstein, or The Modern Prometheus by Mary Shelley, published anonymously in 1818, Chapter 23, excerpt. Man, I cried, how ignorant art thou is in thy pride of wisdom. Cease, you know not what it is you say. I broke from the house, angry and disturbed, and retired to meditate on some other mode of action. You telling me I'm doing it wrong? It's alright, you guys know the message. That's all that matters. I think that's actually the first time I've ever chatted in my own chat. It's kind of weird. How to make Chris juice. Step 1. Sick him, Wall Rider. Yes, that's a very good boy. cool. Death of the soldier.
This is the way you die, ripped to pieces from the inside, watching your marrow scatter on a concrete wall. You've escaped one hell, Chris Walker. God help me, but I somehow hope you didn't find another.
Yeah, I can always look it up after. Okay, we're gonna try to get out of the room.
Try to explain.
Well, I mean, we're kind of outside the room. Blood circle. Ah, so nice. Okay, let me out. Okay. Hello, Ryder. Oh. Oh, there he is.
Note to all personnel from consultant MM008, Rudolf Wernicke, DBNR. Do not worship the swarm, nor allow the delusions of the patients to influence your beliefs. Any sentient being based in this technology will be so far superior to us that illusions of godliness will be reasonable. We have always looked into chaos and called it God. We now are blessed with sufficient power that such belief could destroy us. Do not be tempted. Remember that you are scientists.
Moving on. I'll read the notes after I continue a little bit. Oh, really? I'm surprised you can't get that. Can't get that either. Alright. Sup, Fido? AKA Laggin in disguise. Man, doesn't Walride look so cool? Alright, I'm gonna do a little, I'm gonna do a special jump right here. Fido, aka Laggin, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the Hex Clan. Superman. Hope you enjoy this stream and many more. I definitely can. Okay, well, I guess this can is permanently dented now. Whoops. That's an oops. Oh, my bones. Alright. The assembler, the feed chambers, the precursor molecules. Vague memories of nanotechnology articles I've read online. Probably drunk, probably distracted, not nearly enough to know how to destroy it. But Billy is the center of it. Find him, kill him, end this. This is Billy Hope's lungs, his liver, his life support. A machine the size of a football stadium to keep one lunatic alive. Fuck it all. Break it all. He has to die. Billy is dead. The Wall Rider, the Swarm, whatever it is, unmade with him. Whether I escape or die here, I am free. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Morphogenic Engine Chamber Maintenance Schedule. To avoid patient injury, the morphogenic engine life pod requires a daily inspection of all vital systems. Vital System 1. The enriched oxygenated perfluorocarbon from the life support fluid reservoir must be continually flushed and replaced through the course of the patient's treatment. Note that OP also supplies anesthetics. Any interruption in supply will cause sufficient pain to the patient to potentially disrupt the experiment. Vital System 2. Electric system is supplemented and insured by the sublab generator. Proper fueling and maintenance of the sublab generator should be confirmed hourly. Vital System 3. In the case of catastrophic loss of Vital Systems 1 and 2, the life pod failsafe will engage, maintaining localized minimum life support functions until technicians can arrive. Disabling failsafe will result in immediate patient termination. I guess I could have read that beforehand so my character knew how to kill the guy. No. Question. What dictates the color of your guys' names in the chat? Is it something that you pick, or... I'm really not sure. I'm so close. Gotta get out of here. It's probably just random. Ouch, I got shot. I'm taking a look at the chat settings. Not gonna sit You picked yours. Yours was pink when you made the account, and I was like, yeah, nope. I think mine's pink. It was pink to me. I don't know if it was pink to you guys, but dark blue. And it's another thing that's weird is you know, another thing that's weird is on my computer, because I have the dashboard pulled up on my, well, it's on my OBS, but it's also on my phone here. And Fido, your name is green. Well, it's blue, just like Maria's on my computer, but then on my phone, your name is green. Interesting. Oddly enough. Can I make mine black? So anyone that's got the dark theme active won't be able to see me coming. Just to clarify, Lynn Maria, which one of my streams was the first one that you checked out? Was it an Outlast stream? That was the first one? Or was it Bloodborne? Because I know you had I know you were definitely there for at least one Bloodborne stream. But I don't remember if that was the first stream. It was Bloodborne? Okay, so you haven't seen me run Outlast before. In fact, neither of you have. You know, guys, with the end of that run, I think I actually am going to call it. You were at the beginning of the run. Okay. Sorry, not to say I don't remember. I definitely remember you. Definitely remember you. I just wasn't sure if Bloodborne was the first time you'd seen one of my streams or if Outlast. Because I know a lot of the followers I have now were actually from Outlast streams. I finished Father Gascoigne. Yeah, we should check out the you should check out the VOD. For any of the bosses you missed. Although, hey, I will admit, I was getting kind of salty. Going up against Lawrence and Orphan last night. So, yeah, not proud of that, if I'm being honest. That wasn't great. Fortunately, I didn't have the webcam on, so you guys, you wouldn't have been able to see how annoyed I was getting. But, yeah, I was struggling. I mean, Orphan killed me 20-something times before I beat him. And Lawrence, I mean, last night, Lawrence killed me probably a dozen times, and I didn't beat him. So, but I did start with him, earlier tonight. It took me, like, 50 minutes to beat Lawrence, to go back and just 3-shot Cleric Beast, which was fun. And then I actually did something I haven't done before. I fought Father Gascon, or not Father. I fought Gehrman. I beat Gehrman, and then I went right into the Moon Presence fight and beat Moon Presence. So that's a first. Yeah, honestly, Lawrence and Orphan, rough fights. God, man, those two fights are absolutely brutal. But the thing is, that's right in line with the way all Soulsborne games are structured. It's like very standard for DLC bosses. Well, in general, for DLC bosses to be really hard. But also for the very last boss of the DLC, and for the side and optional boss. For example, the Ring City DLC, the last DLC, the second one for Dark Souls 3, the last boss is Gale. And Gale is a very tough fight, honestly, unless you have a good answer for it, which I actually got pretty lucky. I did an all bosses run, my first and only all bosses run of Dark Souls 3, actually, not too long ago. Maybe about a month, probably a few weeks to a month before I started streaming. I'd be up for doing that again. Dark Souls 3, and then Midir, in that all bosses run, that was the first time I ever beat Midir, and the first time that I ever beat Gale, solo. I technically beat him once with like 2 or 3 co-opers just to beat him the first time I took him out. But this time I made myself solo Midir and Gale. So that was the first time I ever killed Midir, which was awesome. Midir's an awesome fight, probably one of my favorites. Definitely my favorite dragon fight. But yeah. What the hell? Hey, Lady Maria, I didn't mean to. I didn't even notice these were buttons. I accidentally timed you out. I'm trying to... It won't let me click off the... Oh, boy. Uh-oh. I can't click off of... It's like it's not showing the whole thing. Oh, I didn't mean to. I was just trying to look at... Because you said that you... When you said that you had rage quit on stream before... For... Oh, man. For Lawrence and for Koss, I... oh, boy. I wanted to check out to see... I clicked on your name to try to get a link to your... to check out your channel. And I didn't even notice they were buttons for the timeout thing. I didn't even notice they were there. And I accidentally clicked on the 10-minute timeout. I'm like, oh, what was that? And I clicked on it again, thinking it would undo it. Don't worry, I found the untimeout button. So whoops. Deleted all your messages, which is weird. Which probably means your messages aren't going to be there in the VOD, I'm guessing. Sorry about that. Also, yeah, man. So I'll look into it a bit more. Try to figure out what's going on with, how to set up the night mod and stuff. Or Nightbot. But yeah, that was just kind of a normal playthrough run. I didn't use any glitches to progress. I showed off like 2 glitches there just for fun to show some stuff off. But yeah, if you thought either of the things I showed off there were cool and the second one didn't even really work, then you guys should definitely check out the next time I do an Outlast stream, or even go back and check out the VODs from past streams. Dark Souls 3 more, no? Yeah, that's way cool. I'd be open to maybe doing a Dark Souls 3 run of my own. I mean, I just did my True Sorcerer run, actually, on stream. So, but yeah, with that Bloodborne run finished and wrapped up, I actually plan on streaming Spider-Man, which is a game that I've been meaning to play for a long time. And by a long time, I mean I pre-ordered the deluxe edition. And I still haven't played it, really. I played like the tutorial, and that's it. And it's not because I wasn't interested in playing. I mean, I love Spider-Man. I grew up on the Spider-Man movies. He's probably my favorite superhero in general. But yeah. So that was the remainder of Outlast Whistleblower and a normal run of the base game. Solus, yeah, you're saying that you were doing like PvP practice with him before. I hear that generally speaking, good PvP weapons are just ones where if you land like an R1, then you're guaranteed all or at least some of like the battle art combo. Like the glaive, I think Black Knight glaive might work if you land an R1. But yeah. So Spider-Man, something that I noticed I was doing is when I would play one game for the whole stream, that's perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. And my streams, as you guys know, tend to be 4 to 6 hours roughly. So I don't mind playing one game for that whole stream, but I'm gonna try to work on not tunnel visioning on a game. So if I play a game for a whole stream, I'm going to try to play a different game next stream. At least do, if I play a game a bunch, play it every other. The Farron Greatsword is an awesome sword. I love that weapon. Hands down, one of my top 3 boss weapons in that game. Another one on that list would be the Moonlight Greatsword. And the third one... my third favorite boss weapon... I'm not really sure. I have to think about that. Think through all the bosses. I'm not sure. Definitely Farron Greatsword and Moonlight Greatsword. But maybe the Onyx Blade. Not Onyx Blade, sorry, that's not a boss weapon. Oh crap. Hang on. Google to the rescue. Crow Talons. That's interesting. Um, the frayed blade. Yeah, the weapon, the katana from. Yeah, man. Hey, have a good night. Night, Fido. And hey, thanks again for the follow. I hope to see you on some future streams. With Outlast, I'll be showing off tons more glitches and skips that I have up my sleeve. So, yeah, you take care. Yeah, Madeira's weapon's pretty cool. I'm kind of a sucker for katanas as well. Hence the Tikage with the Bloodborne run. Yeah. You know, it's a funny thing. Whenever I finish a Bloodborne run, I feel the need to start a Dark Souls 3 run. And whenever I finish a Dark Souls 3 run, it always feels great to go back to Bloodborne. It's funny how that works. Yeah, take care, man. But yeah. I love the Utsukatana. The Utsukatana is actually what I used to get used to parrying in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was the first Dark Souls game that I managed, that I figured out how to parry properly and got decent at it. Bloodborne is definitely the game I'm most confident with parrying, but it's also in some ways it has the easiest parrying. Because, well, for starters, you can do it from a safe distance. A huge difference between Bloodborne parrying and Dark Souls parrying in general is because you use a firearm to parry. In Bloodborne, you can be out of range of the attack you're trying to parry. Whereas if you want to parry in a Dark Souls game, you have to be within range and, you know, right up next to the enemy attacking you. Oh yeah, I got a trophy. I probably have a character that's that has the Uchigatana. But yeah, the Uchigatana is what I used. My recommendation for getting used to parrying in Dark Souls 3 is get whatever shield or weapon you want to parry with. And go fight Lothric Knights. Lothric Knights are a great enemy to learn how to parry against. Let me see. Yeah, I think Katana no shield runs are actually a lot of fun. There is one boss that always makes me want to have a shield, and that is Dancer. Oh yeah, this is the character I did the all bosses on. I used the frayed blade. And I really don't have the Katana. Whatever, I have a parry shield, so. Letting you practice on it. Yeah, parrying in PvP is it's really weird. Honestly, it's you're gonna do a Dancer cosplay. Like, you mean IRL or in game? Either's, you know, cool. I'm not really gonna be getting into Dark Souls too much at the moment. I'm just showing off. This is my favorite place to go to this is actually my farming spot. And I like to kill Dancer as soon as I can. In game. Okay, cool. I like to kill Dancer as soon as I can in game. In game. As soon as I can. And then forgive me, I'm a little roasted. Oh, I didn't mean to hit him. Honestly, Lothric Knights are not bad to parry. Well, these... Oh, come on, buddy. Okay. Oh. Yeah, don't try to parry battle arts. It's not really... I'm getting ass beat. Oh, that roll buffered. That roll buffered from a mile away. That's one thing that's not great about Dark Souls 3 buffering, is it's overly generous, honestly. And it gets you in more trouble. I can't think of a single time where it gets you in more trouble than it helps you. How do you kick? So, if you ever played Smash Bros, a smash attack, it's like you pressed up on the left stick, on the movement stick. You press up on the movement stick and R1 at the same time. So it's the same timing as... Yeah, you can even, like if you do... So jumping attacks, it's the same. It's up with the left stick as you press R2. But an interesting thing is you can actually... You can pivot. One thing though, if your character's not already playing facing, your character needs to be facing that direction. So technically it's not necessarily up on the movement stick, it's forward on the movement stick with whatever direction your character's facing. Like I'm going left, right, right, left, left, right, right, right. So if you see how I'm like switching sides? After you do the input, you can still influence the direction. Same with leap attacks, though not as much. It's more so... Well, I mean, you can pull 180s, but you can't, like... It's not going to track so much. So, yeah. Dark Souls 3 actually has... Yeah. Why do I have souls there? That's weird. I don't know why my souls are right there. But yeah, it's... Dark Souls 3 has the smoothest controls. It's almost like I knew he was going to do that. Oh, because I just died. That's right. I completely spaced the fact that I died. So he has two different running attacks he'll do. He's got that jab, which, to parry that one, you're probably going to get a mix between a partial parry and... Yeah, I forgot. There's not enough hit stun to stop you from being able to, even if you, as long as you input with the right timing. Yeah, see, like, I tried to parry there. Odds are, if you try to parry a battle art, you're just gonna... Oh, I didn't mean to... So he has two dash attacks. One where he does the... Well, technically he'll stop sprinting at you, and he'll do the backhand slash. That there. Starting to fall asleep. Okay. Starting to fall asleep. Man, that boring of a teacher, huh? No, I'm just kidding. Alright, well, I'm gonna call the stream there. Thanks everybody that came and checked it out. Lady Maria, absolutely check out those VODs. If you don't catch them here on Twitch, and this goes for everybody, and as always, I do upload all of my VODs onto my YouTube channel. It's really just a place for me to upload the VODs. I don't do any additional content or anything like that. But yeah, everybody who joined, thank you very much. We had a couple good followers, and we got a lot done. We did a whole normal run of the base game, Outlast. We finished the DLC for Outlast, and we even finished, technically in a separate stream earlier tonight. We even finished the all bosses run for Bloodborne, which was huge. Try to use it in PvP against Sauce. Yeah, kicking can be really effective, although because people can build a lot of stamina, it can be, you know, odds are you won't break their shield in a single kick, but it'll do a lot of block damage, and it takes very little stamina from you. So that's the advantage of using kicks in PvP. But yeah, thank you guys very much. Anybody who has joined the Hex Clan, I will see you next time. And everyone, have a good night.